Oh, it's the worst! Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man Man, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got an Obscura Interceptor and the Obscura. Is that enough? An Obnixilis? No, this is not Obnixilis. This is Obscura. Very, very cool deck here. So obviously in the beginning of the game, we kind of have like a mono white shell. I know we're all tired of seeing like the mono white shell here, the common core, but it's very, very good, and we kind of use the late game to use some more of these Obscura cards. So I guess we'll just start with the Tenacious Underdog. This can go aggro, so it is important to just be able to establish a Tenacious Underdog. It's very, very good. In any sort of deck that's even kind of aggro-y or mid-range that runs black, you're going to have to run at least two of these just to establish some sort of constant threat. But Tenacious Underdog, very, very good. We are running Kaito just for general card advantage. I mean, it's very, very good. A 3-drop Planeswalker, we love Kaito here. Obscura Charm, look how good this is. I think it's pretty good. This is one of the better charms. Return target multi-colored permanent with 3 or less to the graveyard tapped. This one doesn't come up a whole lot. Doesn't come up a whole lot, but it's still pretty good. You can actually get back a Kaito and stuff with it. So then you can counter target instant or sorcery, so it can just act as a common 3-drop sorcery or counter. There we go. Destroy target creature with mana value 3 or less. So very versatile. This is one of my favorite charms. I think this one's pretty playable. Then we have one Raffine Shimming Scare. I don't have the... I do have a few wild cards. I'm not sure if I want to bust them out on this thing yet. I think I like it. I don't know how sold I am yet. I don't know. It is also a legendary, so I'm kind of just testing it out now. But it does have flying and ward, and you can connive a lot with it. So, you know, I do like this thing. I'm just kind of testing it out before I just drop, you know, 2 or 3 more wild cards on it. Toluz, Clever, Conductor, again, more of like a test. I guess this video is a little bit testy, just because, you know, it is what it is. We're only running one. It's a legendary as well. It connives whenever you discard a card, which would be when you connive. You're going to exile it. Whenever it dies, you get it back. So pretty good value there, pretty good value. We obviously are running Legion Angel because you have to. Any sort of white deck is just going to have Legion Angel because it's so good. And then we've got Elspeth Resplendent. Pretty good here. It's a 5-drop, choose up to 1 target creature, get a 1/1 counter, and then you get Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, or Vigilance. Or you can search the top 7 and get a mana value 3 or less, which is nice because you can get like a Brutal Cathar. So if you can just slam down a Brutal Cathar and you just need removal, that's pretty nice that you can dig for that. And then the -7, just create a bunch of angel tokens. But the big thing we've got to talk about is the Obscura Interceptor. This card is awesome. I'm running it in 4 of because it's absolutely nuts. And not only does that flash and lifelink, the lifelink really puts it over the top and can really swing some aggressive matchups. Enters the battlefield, you connive, but whenever you connive, you return a spell to its owner's hand. So whenever they put any sort of spell on the stack, you flash this puppy in, and then you get it back. So this is going to be the best way to use this. I think the Interceptor is the best way to use, or the best card choice for aggro decks, because you're just putting it into their hand. So I feel like in like control decks, you don't want to be running this thing. You definitely want the Interceptor in a aggro-y creature type deck so that you can keep just being aggro. You put it back into their hand, but they've already paid the mana cost. It's over. But before we get into the gameplay, make sure to leave a like. The button looks just like this. It helps out the channel tremendously. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Gare Bear, how we doing here? Okay, so we don't have any of our Obscura cards, which is kind of sucky. Like, where are they all at? We're running plenty of them. We got our land, we got our different mana sources here. But there it is, Obscura Interceptor. I like this card a lot. That card is very, very good. Let's drop the Hopeful Initiate out. Hopefully we can kind of showcase why this card is so good. It does have Flash, Lifelink, bunch of cool stuff. Really like it. I guess we'll just take this. There's no reason to get too crazy too quick. Trading seems a little unnecessary. So they got a Hopeful Initiate. Okay. Okay. Let's just go for black. We're gonna need some black at some point, so I guess we just go for black. And we can go for Thalia or Sungold Sentinel. I think we're gonna go for the Aspirant. Getting counters out early and often seems pretty good, so it's gonna drop that. And we are on the draw, so can't really get aggressive here. Can't really get aggressive. Doesn't really make any sense to. So they have their own Aspirant, okay. Oh, this sucks. They're probably gonna put on the Fallen and then swing it, and the Hopeful Initiate will be able to go higher. So I kind of want to just go with this. So we can actually, they can only kill, well, no, actually, no, let's not do that. Do we want to trade these? No, let's just bounce them. It's down to 15, we bounce. It's not great, but, you know, it's okay, I guess. So we drop this. Let's go for, I mean, yeah, we'll go for Thalia. Maybe they've got some sort of something. So we'll go for Thalia. Hopeful Initiate. And I'm going to put this on Thalia just because it has first strike. So that'll be a pain in their butt. Enter. But next turn we're going to be able to go in for Obscura Interceptor. And that is going to be really cool. So the adversary is a pain in the butt. This is going to increase all their cards. So this is just like a mono white versus mono white right now. And this is a problem. This is a problem. Oh, mono white's such a fun matchup. I'll tell you what. What do we do? I guess we just take it. I don't really know what else to do. I mean, we're just sitting here in La La Land. It's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. So, I guess we'll drop this for white. We don't need a whole lot of blue in this deck, and then we can flash this in and then connive. We'll put this on the Thalia, but we're just outpaced. We're just outpaced, unfortunately. So we'll go and pass. Maybe we can create some sort of positive matchup with the Obscura Interceptor. If they place something down, we're going to be able to intercept it. So, okay. Alright, I guess we really have no choice. We're going to have to go for Interceptor here. I know we get to connive. Don't really have to do anything cool, though. We don't have a target spell. They have to have a spell on the stack for us to use this. We do go to Cathar, though. We do go to Cathar. So, that's still something. That's still something. And now we get to, you know, maybe kill something here. But, God, we're gonna take a casualty, though. I just don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. I hate mono white. I literally hate mono white. We were kind of playing also mono white, so I can't cry that much. Let's see, a hopeful initiate, and then we can just kind of do that, I guess. Just get a kill. We gotta get a kill off at some point here. Okay, if they've got Wandering Emperor, it is what it is. We're just gonna take the L. So they get a roll one. Okay, that's fine. You know, we get the lifelink, and we get a kill. So this is momentum. We just need momentum. And a Thalia. Thalia is okay. I mean, it's fine. We do get a Legion Angel. Legion Angel's nice. I think we're gonna go for, man, oof, this is kind of hard. I guess we'll go for Brutal Cathar. Take away the adversary. Take away the adversary, and that weakens all of their creatures, and then give Thalia 5/4. Because they don't have a way to train this further, Thalia is going to be able to wall you off. So if they don't have like a Brutal Cathar or something, we might be in luck. If they can get rid of this Brutal Cathar and get back a adversary, it is what it is. But we're looking kind of okay here. We're looking kind of okay here. Oh boy! Now here's where we might get a little bit of momentum. We might get a little bit of momentum here. I think we just start dropping Legion Angels. I really do. Let's just drop Legion Angel, and we can start getting a Legion Angel every single turn. And I'm gonna put this on. Let's put it on the Legion Angel. Why not? Why not? And I'm not going to attack yet. We're just not ready for that. We're still only at 5 life, so we gotta be patient. Gotta be careful. Aspirant's annoying, but I think it's okay. They can put 2 on the Initiate. Or on the Thalia. Okay. So it's now a 5/4 and our Thalias would trade. Okay. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Oh, so, okay, right. So that goes up to a 5/6. Okay. So let's go ahead and trade with you. And we only lose 1. So we only lose 1 this way. These trade, and we only lose 1 here. Because that's 7. Come on, don't you... Okay, whew. So there's trade. And then we only lose 1 here. If they cast another spell, eventually we're going to be able to get into a Moonrage Brute as well. So... It's always close. Do we want to go for the Interceptor, or do we just want to go for Kaito? I think Kaito is pretty good here. The Interceptor is pretty good as well, though, because we need to get lifelink down, and that's pretty good. This is kind of weird. Kind of an awkward spot. It's a good spot. I mean, it could be worse. I think we just kind of put this on the initiate. I don't want to give them any sort of other, you know, incentive to go for the Moonrage Brute. So, I guess we just go for Kaito. Create a body. I know it seems weird, but we're kind of in this for the long run.
Get in, get out.
So we can start drawing cards. I mean, I guess we could have gotten rid of the other Shizuki. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of sloppy on my part. I guess we could have used the immediate draw, but if they have a Brutal Cathar, they could also clear the path a little easier. Because we're at 5 life. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good here. I'm going to attack with the creature that, you know, can't be touched. So I guess we'll just give it to... the initiate. Might as well make a big wall here. Swing in here. And now we get to start drawing. We get to start drawing, which is great. Elspeth. Hello, Elspeth. This is what I want to do. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. And now we have the Interceptor. So if they go to cast something, we can use the Interceptor and, well, intercept it. So the adversary... okay, so we're going to have to do this. So, adversary, let's go for the intercept. So, the Obscura Interceptor intercepts your creature. And I guess we'll get rid of the Kaito. So we can return this back up to the hand. So everything is going to be able to get up a little bit weaker. So now they do this, they can only use the adversary once. You know, it is what it is. But the cool thing about this is now they've casted adversary twice. So now the Moonrage Brute is going to go into Brutal Cathar. Right? I think so. So all we have to do is just kind of block, live, do our thing. We could just chump block. We could just literally just chump block and we'll be okay. Brutal Cathar, baby. Give me that adversary. Your creatures are getting a little too big for my liking. And gosh, I really want to get out this Elspeth. This Elspeth, getting this thing out is going to be money. So let's go ahead and attack here. I guess we'll put this on the thing with lifelink. That makes the most sense. So, yep, let's swing in here. We got to get more life. As soon as we get the life, that is going to be 2 thumbs up. So, bang, bang. Oh, we go up to 10, which is beautiful. We're going to use Kaito, draw a card. Land, baby. No land?
Now, what do we have here?
Okay, we can use this. Counter instant sorcery and destroy target creature. So, still think we're sitting okay. This is like a really grossly awkward hand. I guess we'll just end turn. Make it go nighttime, and then we still have an Obscura Charm. And we just take it. We just take it. How obscure. Shovel Max. How are we doing here? How are we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. So I already know that the first like complaint about this deck is like, hey, man, what the heck are you doing? You're playing Thalia with non-land cards in your deck because we are running Kaito and Elspeth and whatnot. So like, what the heck are you doing? What the heck are you doing? But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. What is a big deal is missing our black land drop here for the Tenacious Underdog, and yeah, that's really sad. But other than that, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna swing in here because the thing is here with Thalia, I guess I've been rambling. What the heck? I get to the point. With the cool thing about Thalia is you're gonna be able to. You're always ahead when Thalia is out. So if you're ever at a point where like, oh man, I just need to get Thalia out. What did I do? I'm so silly. I don't think it's that big a deal because you're always going to be ahead. So that is the reason. I took a long time to explain that. But I think that is going to be ultimately the reason why it's not that big a deal. So let's go for Brutal Cathar. I guess we'll just be kind of aggro here. We don't really have anything to play after that anyway. So we'll go ahead and take you out. And we'll swing in. We just want to be aggressive here. Just going to be good old classic aggressive. So the problem here is if they have their own Brutal Cathar, we kind of just Skyclave. So Skyclave is rough because it kills our Brutal Cathar and then they get it back. Well, it doesn't kill, it exiles. But then they get back their own Aspirant, so that is rough. So we're going to automatically be, we're probably on the down turn now. So 3/3, okie dokie. That's pretty bad though. So okay, we do have a Toluz, Clever Conductor, and we can connive. And whenever, so connive is you draw a card, discard if it's a non-land, put a 1/1 on that creature. So I think I do kind of like this card. Let's go ahead and try it out. So let's just play it. It's a legendary creature. Connives. Ooh, we get a land. I don't really like. Oh god, it's kind of yucky. But then here's the thing, we exile it, so I don't really know if I want to use the Tenacious Underdog. Whenever it dies though, but the problem is I'm scared they're going to exile it. I'm scared they're going to exile our card and we're not going to be able to get our investment back, but I guess that's just the risk that we're going to have to take. So it's going to get exiled. We're going to play this for white and pass the turn, which is unfortunate because the Stonebinder is familiar, too big for us, so we're not looking too good right now. But the Clever Conductor, like alliteration. Love me some good old alliteration. Skyclave Apparition, another Skyclave Apparition. So, yeah. So that's the problem with that. Now we don't get our investment back. So, I hate to say it, probably just a bad matchup. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. We can do Brutal Cathar. Brutal Cathar is nice, but, gosh. I think we can go for Underdog, which we're going to have to do. We're going to go for Underdog and then just go for Brutal Cathar. And what do we want to take away? I think we'll get back. Somebody's Familiar is just too big is the issue. So I guess we'll just take back the Puppy Dog. And if they get it back, they'll have to start from, you know, the beginning, which is nice. And we'll go ahead and swing. If they want to trade, I guess that's just going to have to be the risk we take here. So 11-20. Not feeling too great about this though, not gonna lie. So Underdog, if it dies, we can always bring it back with Blitz. Another one. Is that? Oh my gosh, how many do you have here? So did you get their Stonebinder's Familiar back? If they do swing, we'll be trading with the Underdog. Land. So let's see. I mean, we're just gonna have to be aggressive as humanly possible. So let's go ahead and use the Cave of the Frost Dragon. This is in the air. This will get training, and then this can just come back later. So, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Gonna be as fine can be, cause we gotta do something here. So we do take them down to 5, and then we get a 3/3 back. I mean, and then we can also play the Tenacious Underdog. We can play the Tenacious Underdog for the Blitz cost, but I don't know if I want to do that. I might just kind of want to go for Cave of the Frost Dragon. Oh man, darn it. So the Sungold Sentinel is going to take away our Underdog. Oh, that's you jerk. You jerk. You jerk. So this deck mostly is just playing out like kind of like mono white. We are playing beautiful little lands here, but ooh, there's the Interceptor. Now we're getting into some Obscura. That's going to be really good. So I think we kind of just want to get into... I think we just, yeah, I mean, like, this is the fun thing to do, but I think the best thing to do is just to swing in and just try to peel off more damage, I suppose, right? We could swing with all, and I think we kind of want to. So the Aspirant could block off, like, Thalia or something, but they have to actually block other things, and then they take casualties that they don't want to take, so I think we're going to do this. We're going to do this. If they had 4 mana, I'd be very... Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so I was going to say... Okay, ooh, that's... pretty bad. Okay, it's pretty bad. I was going to say, we could probably get away with doing some sort of, like, if they had Emperor, 3 land, that would be kind of have me nervous for Wandering Emperor. But, yeah, now, that's rough. This comes night, so this is nighttime, so that's kind of nice. But what's nice, we do have the Interceptor, and this has Flash. I don't know if we're going to get there, though. This is rough. This is rough. Down to 12 we go. Oh, another land. Oh, we don't need land. We don't need land. Oh, we don't need land. We can flash this in and connive. Oh, I should have kept that in my hand. So, oh my goodness. That's the downside of playing new decks. Oh gosh, we misplayed there. We should have kept that in case we connive and get something good. And whenever it connives, return up to 1 spell to its owner's hand. So it's a spell, not anything else. So that is worth noting. We'll go ahead and end turn. Go ahead and end turn. We can flash this in, which is still kind of good. But they don't have any... We don't... Oh, my God. Oh, they don't have anything to flash in. Oh, goodness. We can flash in the Interceptor for a 3-1. I mean, is that even good? I don't think it is, though. Okay. I just think, yeah, I just don't think we're looking good here. This is not lethal, but it's close. So I think what we do, maybe go for Interceptor, and then maybe we can get... Well, we're not blocking, so we'll just take it. We'll just take it. And again, this is kind of a moot point right now because we can't flash, but we can still connive. So let's go ahead. I think we're still good though, right? We connive, and then we can return because it's a spell, and we have Aspirant. Okay, so let's go for Aspirant. We put it on Thalia so that we can threaten for lethal. We get lifelink back, and then they have to block this out, so we get another body. I mean, we're doing the most we can. The lifelink could win. We do get more bodies this way, though. First strike, we get a 3-3. This will trade, we get 5. And more bodies. I like bodies. I do enjoy bodies. Please get a land. Oh, it's an Adeline. No, it's an Adeline. Oh, it's the worst. It's the worst card we could have seen. Oh, travesty. An absolute travesty. Let's see. We might still be in luck here. We might still be in luck. Whoa, wow, they swing with everything? Why would you swing with everything? All I have to do is get 1 in, and you lose. Hold on. I think we just take that, right? Hold on. I don't really care about this. So we'll have to do this? Is this right? What am I missing? We take 4. Okay. Yeah. One survives. Go down to 1. They can't block both. They can't block both. That is going to be a good game. Wow. Wow. Arcane Denial. How are we doing here? This is, it's a little slower of a hand. It's kind of risky to keep this. Alright, we're feeling ballsy. We're feeling a little bit ballsy here. Our opponent takes a mulligan. We're going to have to give them a friendly mulligan hello, as we do on this channel. We always give a friendly mulligan hello. No one likes to take a mulligan. Everyone needs a friend when they take a mulligan. So let's drop the white here and just get right into the initiate. Shipwreck Marsh is nice. I don't know how we'll be able to fare here. We do get an Aspirant, but we can't play it yet, so that's awful. So our hand just kind of plays itself. With the Obscura Charm, I mean, there's a lot of things we can do. We do get into a Shipwreck Marsh, which is nice. So we can actually go for the Obscura Charm. Return I gotta read this again. We can counter instant or sorcery, destroy a creature, or return multicolored permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. So there's a lot of things this thing can do. I think because we are on the play, we just kind of want to be more aggressive. And I'm actually going to be a little bit cocky here. We'll put on the Aspirant so that we can gain 1 additional thing, because this way we can learn. Or train, not learn. Train with the Hopeful Initiate. This is a risky move, though. This is a risky move. It really is. So we do get a Thalia. This is nice, because now we have the Charm up. So the Thalia is kind of a catch-22 because it does make our things less, or more expensive rather. So it is a catch-22. If we do commit to the Thalia, that is something you have to take note of. But usually when you play Thalia, you're ahead. So when you play a Thalia, it's usually never like that bad of a thing. Because let's see, we're gonna put it to the test. So if I put this Thalia down, we're gonna put this to the test. So whatever they play will usually be ahead. Yeah, our Charm, gets, bonked a little bit. Our Elspeth gets bonked. So they're gonna go for Charm, Sacrifice. Okay. Okay. So like I said, this could end up being pretty bad. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Harvester. Okay. We do get the Deserted Beach anyway, and that's fine because now we can still use the Charm and the Legion Angel. I am going to swing in with the Thalia only, just because it has first strike, and hopefully we don't want to trade here. I feel like trading is very unnecessary, because we can just drop the Legion Angel. We just drop the Legion Angel and scoop up another one for free, and we start dropping angels every turn. We'd like to get into the Elspeth eventually, but if we don't, that's fine. This deck can kind of go aggro, and it can kind of go control-y, so like, I don't know, I don't even know, is this mid-range, is this aggro, is this control? I don't know what the heck this deck is, but it's really fun. So they're gonna kill a Thalia, and go for Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. Here's the cool thing about that. Here's the cool thing about it. We can just kill this Fable of the Mirror Breaker. We can just kill it. We can just kill it. So, yeah, I think we just swing in here. Yeah. So we can use the Initiate to kill the Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I don't think it's necessary yet. Let's just drop another Legion Angel, and they're gonna have to deal with that thing. So we have Lethal in the air 2 times. Let's see if they can pull something out. They do have Ob Nixilis, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. They could probably go for Meat Hook, and that's gonna be it. That's just gonna be it. Too good. So we're back here at Man on Manor with the post-game wrap, and I just gotta say this deck is very, very good. Now, obviously, you don't even have to run the Obscura cards. It's still very formidable as mono white. But I do think that Obscura puts a little bit of an obscure, yeah, I know, I've said it a bunch of times this video, I apologize, but it does put a good little twist on the deck, and I think that there's certain situations that call for these certain cards that give you an out to win, if that makes any sense. So I do think that this can make the deck a little bit more competitive. Nobody is expecting this Interceptor, especially now. The meta is still very, very new. Nothing's been established yet, so if you can get the Interceptor out, I think this is a very, very good card, and I think that the Obscura cards are pretty fun. I mean, it is Esper, it is Esper colors, and Esper's typically control, and this is kind of like an aggro deck, so kind of a fun little spin here. I really enjoyed making this. I hope you did too. That's pretty much all I have for you today. Longer videos are coming, guys. I know that these last 2 videos have been shorter. I'm doing what I can. I really am. I've gotten a few longer videos with the Ob Nixilis and the Maestro deck, but bigger decks. I don't know about bigger decks. 60 seems to be the standard here, but longer videos are coming here and there. I'm just doing what I can. I really appreciate all the engagement. The long-term goal of this is to become a pretty much a content creator. Like a lifelong. I'm in this for the long run. I've been doing this for almost 6 months now. I want to do this. I mean, again, if I could do this for like a living or whatever someday, even if that's 5 years in the future, that's the goal. I am committed to this. I know this is a shorter video. I apologize. I'm rambling. That's all I got for you. Man, out.